Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, let us learn one more interesting service. So before that, let us see and analyze one more scenario. Let's say I want to monitor all my account level services related logs. How to monitor that? So let's take one more real-time example. Let's say I have a gym. Same like I have AWS account. In the same way, I have a gym. Now I am expecting to monitor all equipment related details by using what? By using what we can able to monitor all the equipments? By using CC camera, right? Yes. So in the same way, in AWS, if you want to monitor all the AWS account level services related event logs. So whatever the event logs happening related to services in your account level. So those all will be monitored under one AWS service. What is that? CloudTrail. So by using CloudTrail, what we can able to do? We can able to monitor account level service related event logs. So I have written this. You can see why CloudTrail is used in order to monitor account level services related logs. So in your account, how many services you have, those many services related logs you can able to monitor by using this CloudTrail, right? Yeah. So let's see how the CloudTrail symbol will looks like. The CloudTrail symbol will be this is how AWS CloudTrail symbol will be. Now, by using this, can I able to monitor all event logs? Yes, you can able to monitor all event logs which are coming to your services on top account level as well. So under your account, how many services are there for those all services? What are the logs you got? Those all will be monitored. So let's see what are the logs possible. Can I able to request by using SDKs? Yes. By using SDKs, logs are possible, right? Yes. And by using CLI, are logs possible? By using CLI? Yes. By using CLI also, some requests are possible, right? Yes. CLI requests also there. And directly from AWS Management Console, can I able to utilize my services? Yes. I can able to request my services directly from Management Console as well, right? Yes. Those related requests also there. And what are the requests which are possible? Let's say I am using EC2 and I want to upload my data from EC2 to S3, right? So in this case, one service is requesting another service, right? So can I say this as request made from one service to another? Yes. So made request made from one service to other service, right? Yes. So like this, these many requests are possible, right? Yes. So can I able to monitor all these logs by using this CloudTrail on my account level? So on my account, how many AWS services are there? For those many services, I want to monitor these SDK level requests and what are the SDK requests that my account services will got and CLI related requests. So how many CLI related requests do I got? That also I need to monitor. And I want to also monitor this management console related logs. So by using this, AWS CloudTrail can I able to monitor all the request related logs which are coming from all these? Yes. The answer for this is yes. You can able to monitor all the logs which are coming from all these services. So all these events, due to all these events, what are the logs you got? Those all you can able to monitor by using CloudWatch, CloudTrail. These are the requests possible either by using SDK, you can able to request for any service, or by using CLI, you can able to request for any service, or by using management console, you can able to request for any service, or you can able to make request to other service from one service, right? Yes. So during all these requests, if you want to monitor event related logs, if you want to monitor event related logs, then those all will be monitored by using which service? CloudTrail, right? Yeah. So let's see how many types of requests possible. From these event requests, from these events requests. So these all are what? Events requests. These all are different events requests. So from all these events requests, actually this CloudTrail have categorized all these events requests into three categories. They are control plane, that is management operation, management events, and data events, and management events, data events, and CloudTrail insights events. Let's say if you want to track management events happens in your account, that is control plane events, then we use this management events. These are default recording events. So by using this management events, we can able to monitor events related to API calls, API requests, and non-API requests. API requests like example, creating any resource, such type of request comes under API requests. Whereas if you see about non-API requests, they are nothing but, if you take an example of KMS key rotations, so those you can consider as non-API requests. While KMS key rotations, there will be successful attempts happen, there will be unsuccessful attempts happen, right? Yes. So KMS rotations, or else whenever you are trying to log in, there also successful or unsuccessful attempts happen. So those events we call it as non-API requests. Whereas coming to these data events, when do we use these data events? To track resources, data operations, that is data plane operations. We use these data events. If you want to track management operations, then we use these management events. If you want to monitor data related operations, data plane operations, then you choose this data events. Here we can able to track reading, writing, all the operations on data. So those things we can able to track under this data events, right? Yes. So whatever the leftover event, that is control CloudTrail insights events. So when do we use this? We use this for unusual events activity. One more important point is here, when you use this CloudTrail to store these logs, these events related logs, these two data event related logs will be stored under event history. What are the two? That is management event logs as well as this data event logs. Those two will be stored under where? In this event history. In this event history only, management event logs as well as data events related logs. Management comma data events related event logs stores under this event history, whereas the other one, that is unusual events logs. So where that data will be stored, where CloudTrail Insights events data will be stored, that will be stored under a folder of S3. What is that? CloudTrail Insights events logs. CloudTrail Insights events logs will be stored under S3 bucket folder, one of the folder under S3 bucket. So this is where the events will be stored. So I hope you understood this. Why we use this CloudTrail? In order to monitor the event requests at account level, that is all the services, to all the services, which service do I got event requests? If you want to monitor all the event related logs, then you use this CloudTrail. It will monitor events related logs for you for account level, right? Yes. So we have three categories of events where we can able to select and monitor. If we create any type of log, then that will be stored based on the event logs we selected. If we selected management events, those related logs will be stored under event history, that is present under CloudTrail only. Whereas if you select data events, that will be stored under event history only, that also present under AWS CloudTrail. You can see the last type, that is CloudTrail Insights events. If you select that, then also the events will be stored under one of the folder under S3 bucket. So except that, these two event related logs, that is management related logs or data events related logs, those all will be stored under event history. So this is theory about CloudTrail. So let us see practical about this CloudTrail, how to create a CloudTrail event logs. So for that, first I need to log into AWS Management Console. So you can see I have already logged into my account. Now I'm opening CloudTrail. So for that, I'm just searching for it. I'm just opening it. So you can see the dashboard really looks like this initially when you have not created any trial. You can see it was specifying that continuously log your AWS account activity. So you can able to log here all your account activity, capture your activity, store your activity. You can able to analyze as well, review as well. So you can see here create trial option is there in order to create trials, or else here also trials are there in order to create trial. You can see by default under event history, you can see some events here. You can see whatever the events that I have done previously, those all events will be available here. Under the username, which user done the activity, and so what is the event happened by using that user. So those all will be monitored here. So for every 15 minutes, the event will be recorded. You can see my sign in. So whatever I done, I have signed in to this AWS account at this moment of time, that also recorded here. You can see under the event history. So those all related events will be stored under this event history. By default, it will store. It will show you up to last 90 days management events. So while explaining the management events, I have already told you that management event is a default event. This management event is a default event where these events are stored automatically. Whereas if you want data related events or CloudTrail insights, you have to create trial. So let's see how to create trial for those events. For that, just click on trials. Now click on create trial. That's it. First, you need to provide your trial name. Let's say I want to provide my trial name as trial 1. So I created trial 1. Now you need to tell in which location you want to store your data. In new bucket or use existing S3 bucket. If you want to store your data under existing S3 bucket or new bucket. So that you want to told here. Currently I'm specifying the existing bucket. You can browse and specify whatever the existing bucket that you want to provide. So I want to provide this so that I choose this. So if you have any preference, then you can place here so that all the logs will be stored with that preference prefix. If you want to provide encryption for your data, so what are the logs that you're storing? For those logs, if you want to encrypt that data, you can enable this and provide your KMS key, either existing key or provide a newly created key. Currently, I'm not expecting to provide any encryption for my logs which I'm storing. You can see the additional settings as well. Those are log file validation and SNS notification delivery. If you enable this, then you got notification based on the SNS topic you selected. You can select any SNS topic and then you can able to subscribe for the topic so that whenever a log is stored, whenever an event log is stored under your account, that will be you got a message or you got a email as well by using this SNS topic. Currently, I'm not expecting that notifications, so I'm just disabling it. And you can even validate your log files that even done by using this to verify whether a log file was modified or deleted. So those things also you can able to monitor by enabling this. Deleting or anything will be done on log file that also you can able to monitor by enabling this. So currently I'm not expecting that. You can see CloudWatch logs. It's an optional. If you want, you can enable it. If you enable it, then what happens is you can able to monitor your logs under CloudWatch as well if you enable this. Currently, I'm not expecting so that I'm not providing this or enabling this. So this is a JSON policy which was executed. So now I'm just moving up. You can see the option of tags. You can even provide tags for this in order to identify this trial. Currently, I'm not expecting. So you can see the event types. Event types. So whenever we are explaining, we have categorized the event requests into 3 types, right? So management events, data events, and CloudTrail events. CloudTrail insights events. So those you can see here. So those are categorized in this way. If you want to store management related events, that is API calls and non-API calls related to management events. So if you want to capture management operations and performed on your AWS resources, then click this. If you want to store, so you can see whenever you selected management events, you got this tab. So if you deselect it, then this will be removed. So based on your requirement, you need to select whatever event logs that you want. I selected this management event logs. Under this also, it provides me reading API activities. So if you want to log data related to reading activities, which was done by API request, or write activities related logs, which was done by using API request, or if you want to exclude KMS events, then click here. If you want to exclude RDS data API events, then you can click here. So basically, this management events will provide you API requests related to read and write. So if you want to activate this data events, then this will collect you data related events. So based on the source you specified, if you specify S3, then S3 related logs will be S3 related log will be saved under the data events, and those will be saved under whatever the destination location that you specified. You can even categorize that and select what type of logs you want. You want read only events, then select this. If you want write only event, then select this. If you want all events, then select this. If you want customized events, then you can also select that. So currently I'm expecting all log events. So I selected this log all events under S3 bucket. So I'm just clicking on next. You can see it was providing me a review to create. You have selected all the things which are required. Now let us review what are the things that we provided. We just provided our trial name and we provided multi-region of our trial. So you can even see this at the starting stage. And your trail logs will be stored at this position, that is under this bucket, under this folder. Here under this account, your CloudTrail logs will be stored under this folder. And you can see you provided, you are expecting logs for management events, that is all API activity related events you asked, and data related events which was done against your S3. So all the things you want to log, so that also you are provided, and just click on create trial so that your trial will be created and all the logs related to API activities and data events, which was done against your S3, those all will be logged under whatever the bucket, destination bucket we specified. Since we have not provided any encryption, so here encryption was not done, and we have not provided a notification service also. So we haven't got any notifications whenever an event happened or log delivered. So that's all about how to create this log trails. So I'm just canceling it since it's a demo video. You can see all the things. You can see the insights. So these insights will even create your CloudTrail insights. You can see here another option, that is lake. So why this option is provided? If you want to query your data, then you need to use this lakes. So let's see about insights, then move on to lakes. So if you want to create insights, CloudTrail insights, so unusual activities under your account, then you can even able to create from this. So this is same as previously how we created CloudTrail. So directly from trail you can able to create, or if you want to create insights from here, then you can able to create that from here. So you have seen the dashboards of it. So this is how the dashboard look like. So what are the queries that you performed, those results will be appeared here. The trails you created, those will be appeared here, and CloudTrail insights will appear here. So you can see event history also available here. Now, so among these many event history, that means account level services logs, among these many service logs, if you want to monitor particular event, then is it easy for you to search among all these events and finding that event? No, right? It is not easy, right? Yes. So in order to perform that easily, we have lake. What is that? Under CloudTrail, we have lake, where if we store our data under this lake, then we can able to query our data. Whatever the data we stored under this lake, we can able to query that data. We can even call that data as event data stores. We can store that data in the form of event data stores, and we can able to query that data by using SQL queries. And we can even integrate with many other services if we store our data under data lakes. That is under CloudTrail, we have lake. Under that, we can able to store our data. So by using this CloudTrail, we can able to monitor our event logs under event history, and we can able to even move our data to S3 or CloudWatch by using the insights creation or else cloud trails creation. By using these trails, we can able to move our data under S3 or We can even move our data to CloudWatch logs so that we can able to further process or query our data by using S3, data stored under S3 by using Athena or other services. We can able to query our data, logs data which is stored under S3, or we can even query our data that is stored under CloudWatch logs, right? Yes. So in CloudTrail, we have event history that we can't able to query. So that's why we store our data in lake. Under CloudTrail, you have an option called lake. Under this, you store data in the form of event data stores. If you store your event logs in event data stores, you can assume this event data stores as a storage to store your event logs, event related logs. So whatever the three types of logs that we discussed previously, those all even you can save under event data stores. And if you store your events, if you store your logs under this event data store, then you can able to query that data as well. So let's see how to create these event data stores. So this is also similar to trails. So while creating, what are the options that you select? Those only you need to select here as well. You can assume this event data source as trails for this lake. So this trail is what? It's nothing but a data store for this event data stores for this cloud trail, right? So if you create this trail, then your data is stored under S3 or cloud CloudWatch, right? Yes. So there, if you want to monitor, then you can see actually the logs. If you want to query that data, you use either Athena. If you want to monitor or query the data under S3, then you need to use Athena or some other services you use, right? Yes. So here, if you are expecting to store your data under CloudTrail and query your data by using SQL queries, then you use this event data storage, event data stores. There you can able to first create your event data stores, and then there your data will be stored, and then you'll run your SQL query on that data. So first let us see how to create that event data stores. So just click on here. You can see the options where you need to provide the store's name. I want to provide the store name as store1, and I just scroll it up. You can see we have 1 year extension plan and 7 years extension plan. If your monthly usage is under 25 TB, generally this is recommended. If your monthly usage is greater than 25 TB, then 7 years retention period is recommended. So here, if you choose 1 year retention period, you have retention periods of your data. That is how much time your logs will be stored. That we call as retention period. So if we want to store 1 year, then we can choose this only. If you want to store 3 years or 10 years or custom you want to choose, then choose this. So let's say I want to store 10 years. Let's say I want to store only 1 year. Even you can encrypt the data which is stored under this event data store by enabling this. By simply enabling this and selecting your key pair, you simply encrypt your data. Right? If you want to provide new key, then provide the name. If you want to select existing, then click here and select it. Choose what are the existing key pairs that you have. Currently, I'm not having any key pairs. I'm just disabling it since I'm not expecting to provide this encryption for my log data. You can see log query federation. What is this? This log query federation lets you run SQL queries against your event data by using Athena. So by using Amazon Athena also you can able to run your queries which is stored. Uh, you can able to run your queries on this event store data, event data store. If you enable this, currently I'm not expecting this is a new feature. If you want, you can enable this. So if you want, you can enable, you can provide how many tags you want, those many. I'm just clicked on next. You can see AWS events. What? AWS events. So whatever the events that we just watched previously, those all available here. You can see management events have, data events have, copy trail events we have. So all the events we have, we can store all the related data. If you want to store cloud insights, CloudTrail insights events, then you select this and click on next and save these insights as well. If you want to configure items particularly, then you can able to, if you want to store config items, that is from AWS config related logs, if you want to store those also, you can able to store under this lake. So where it is present under CloudTrail, you have a lake. You can store here CloudTrail related data and config, AWS config related data and CloudTrail insights events. Also, you can even able to save, or else if you want, you can even save the events which are happened outside of your AWS account as well. So here you can see create an integration to get events that are logged by applications which are outside of your AWS resources. So what are the applications that are outside of your AWS resource also? Those related logs also you can able to store here. You just need to provide the source. Even it integrates with multiple sources. You can see cloud storage systems and Git also there. So like this, you have multiple third party integrations also. So you can able to just add an account here, whatever your account ID, then you can able to monitor those logs as well outside of your account. Now, let's say I want to create events, event related logs for managed events, data events, and copy trail events. So I just selected these. If you want, you can even select this CloudTrail Insights event. If you want CloudTrail Insights event, then you need to select this and just move up and then add source for this if you want, or else remove this and just currently I'm expecting to create CloudTrail events related logs. And you want, even you can select the data events. So these all we have seen already. Currently, I'm expecting to store only management events. Those are API related activities. I'm just clicking on next. You can see here review and create. That's it. So similar to your CloudTrail, you can even create here your lake event data stores. So after creating these event data stores, you got that store here. Then you can able to click on run query, write your query here, and then save and then run. That's it. Your query results will appear. Then your query results will appear. So these are the integrations even available for you. You can even query your data of applications which are outside of your AWS accounts. So this is the dashboard of your lake. So if you click on this lake, it will show you the process, that is create event data store and then run your queries to get the analysis on your data. And then even you want, you can integrate it with outside environment, that is external applications, containers, virtual machines, and other databases as well. So that option you have seen while creating the event data stores. So this is about CloudTrail and all options related to CloudTrail. We can even create this CloudTrail and store your data under CloudTrail lakes by using this event data stores. If you use only CloudTrail, then you can see the event history here. And if you want to create insights, or if you want to store your data, then you can store your data under event data stores and query by using this SQL queries. So I hope you understood this video and you got a good knowledge with CloudTrail and what are the options that are available under the CloudTrail. I hope this video is contentful and you have some knowledge recap or introduction to new service, that is CloudTrail. You got some knowledge on this CloudTrail. If you feel this video is contentful, then please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Thanks for watching again. See you back in the next video with another interesting topic. Until then, bye bye, guys.